stuff isn't very fun to ride on in the rain, so sunshine is definitely a little bit better. All right, my name's Jeff Lynosky. I'm going to do a mountain bike trial demonstration for you this afternoon. So before I get started, how many of you ever seen a mountain bike trials demonstration before? Anybody? All right, not many, so hopefully you guys are in for a treat. So basically, mountain bike trials is all about taking your bicycle and trying to ride over all kinds of different terrain. So it's not necessarily about doing tricks off a ramp, it's about trying to ride over rocks and boulders if you're in the woods, stairs and ledges and handrails if you're downtown. Basically, if you're doing a competition, you're just trying to get from point A to point B over the hardest terrain somebody has set up for you as a course. And then if you're doing it to freestyle or for a video or whatever, you're just trying to ride your bike in a spot that maybe somebody never thought was possible before. So it's kind of cool. It allows you to be really original when you're out on the town trying to find different things to ride on. You know, when I drive down the street, I'm always finding cool stuff that probably a normal person would never even look at. But I'm thinking about how can I possibly ride my bike on that. So anyway, I travel all over the country, and rather than trying to fill this trailer with rocks and boulders, I have all this aluminum stuff that kind of allows me to demonstrate the kind of skills that you need to do this type of riding. And it doesn't really look like you should be able to ride a bike on any of this stuff. It kind of looks more like playground equipment. I'm going to try to put tire tracks on everything you see, all right? The only thing you guys have to do is cheer. Can you cheer?
Yeah.
So, you can do this kind of stuff on any kind of bicycle. If you mountain bike and you enjoy riding technical sections of terrain, you're already doing mountain bike trials. This just takes it to a much higher level. So, once trails get too easy, you start going off trail looking for bigger challenges. And you could ride some pretty incredible stuff on a normal bike, but once that starts to hold you back, then you get a special bike. So this is a 3-ride hardtail, and this bike is not just good for this kind of stuff. You can hit dirt jumps on this, pump tracks, but basically it looks like I stole my little brother's bike. This is a bike that I designed, so it fits me. It's actually really long, it's just really low to the ground, so it allows you to maneuver it around, and everything you don't need when you're doing this kind of riding is out of the way. We're not going very far, so you don't need a high seat. We're not going very far, so you don't need big gears. Just one gear in the back, low seat, and allows you to climb over all this stuff. All right. I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to turn up the music, and we'll get started. Sound good? You guys are probably a little close for comfort right there. I would sit right there if I were you, so I'm going to be jumping over there. All right. I like to engage the audience, but that might be a little too engaging. All right, now when you do this kind of riding, you have to have really good balance. And this is my first show of the day, so I'm going to get warmed up with some wheelies and make sure that my balance is good for the day before I start hopping on any of this stuff. Right. If you notice, none of this stuff has nice ramp stuff to it. You got to be able to jump your bike really well, but if you don't have balance, you won't be able to stay up there very long. So balance is definitely really, really important. All right, I think my wheelie balance is feeling pretty good, so let's take it on the smallest obstacle I got. That's this little sit down here. Box is kind of like you're at the baseball field and you got the bench there. All right. So part of it is just being able to, know where your bike is at all times. You got to be able to know what it feels like to, put your tires where you want them. Just like that.
Yeah.
So if you ever try to track stand at a traffic light, you know how hard that is. Here you pretty much got to just balance on it. And then you got to be able to put your tires where you want them. So if I'm here and I want to be over there, I have to be able to hop to that one and to that one. So I just got to get set. And now, let's see, what else do I got for you? The other reason you have small gears is so you can get started in small areas. So I'm right here, big gear is not going to do me much good. With a small gear, you just hop right up there like that. And then I want to be facing the other way, so I need to get turned around here. All right, and then here, 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 and then I did it 180, so let's do it 360. All right, now this side is a little bit different than this side. This side has a lot of balance beams. They have to be real precise side to side. This side, you have to be really precise front to back. These are a lot wider, so you have to place the wheels right on top of that. So I'm going to give this side a shot now. I like to, both sides kind of test out different skills, so we'll give this one a shot here. All right, here we go. Like I said, there's plenty of room side to side. Just front to back, you pretty much got it spot on. Gotta have really good brakes and really good tires too. All right, so that thing's fun to go down, but I like to go up too. I'm gonna go back up that thing. Instead of having to hop across all the triangles, just get up here in one shot. All right, want to see me make my way back across those triangles? Yeah! There's 1, 2, 3. I 360 off the other way, so I'll 360. Figure if it's good for this side, it's got to be good for that side. All right, what do you think so far? Yeah! I think I'm warmed up. Want to see me go a little bit higher? Yeah! Like to the roof of the trailer? Yeah! All right, let's see. I think I started on this side. So I'm going to skip this. This is a 2-foot bunny hop. Now I'll go up to a 3-foot bunny hop. And then I pretty much got to get set, go up to there. And then it's about another 2.5 feet to the roof of the trailer. So we'll give that one a shot. What do you think? Yeah. All right. So this first bunny hop here, not the biggest thing to land on. There's 1, there's 2. And now you see why we have really low gear. When I'm down there, I have the whole parking lot. Here I have 1 bike length to go from here to here. So I just got to get set. Right by the skin of my teeth. All right. Now, you guys ready right there? All right. You didn't have to. All right. So I'm over here, but I want to get back up to the roof of the trailer. So let's see. You saw how when I was on the ground, I lined up next to that bench and I did that side hop up. This is the same move here, but instead of being on the ground, now it's 7 feet up. So I'm going to ride out this balance beam, get set, and go right up to the roof of that trailer. What do you think? Right. All right. Here we go. Now, when you ride trials and you can't fit your entire bike, you got to just fit 1 tire. So when I ride across it, I can fit my whole bike. If I go this way, I can't fit my bike anymore. So I got to just fit 1 wheel. So pretty much the only way down is in a wheelie. So I'm going to go from the roof of the trailer to the ground. I'm going to make a pit stop on the way on that beam, just on my back tire. So it'll basically be like getting set here, dropping down, 1 tire, holding that wheelie, and dropping down again. Kind of shortens the distance, but it's way more technical because you don't want to drop that front end when you're on that. All right, what do you think? You guys ready? Yeah! All right, here we go. Gonna get set. That's really tough because you got to spot that perfect. You got to hope that your brakes work, that your aim's on, and land it right there. But the nice thing is, instead of going 7.5 feet down to flat ground, brings it up. So it's only a 5-foot drop from right here. Okay. Does everybody know what a bunny hop is? No?
Yeah.
Some of you guys?
Yeah.
What's a bunny hop?
Bunny hop is when you go like this.
Not a dance move. A bunny hop is basically a high jump on your bike. I don't know who came up with the name bunny hop, but it's a high jump. So it's when you ride down the street and you lift your bike in the air with no ramp. So you just ride. A lot of people think we're clipped in. Just it's all with the handlebars. So you ride, you pull up on your handlebars, and you push them away, and you get the bike in the air. So it's just like that. That's how you do a bunny hop. So I've done some bunny hops, but believe it or not, those were all pretty easy so far. This one right here is about 36 inches. That one's 38 inches. This one right here, 44.5 inches. So it doesn't look that much higher, right? But it gets a lot harder. Just to go that little extra bit. So this is 44.5 inches. The world record is 45.5 inches, and I set it, but I got lucky. You know, it's pretty. When you set a world record, it's a little bit of luck. So this is actually really difficult. I'm gonna try to go from the flat ground to the top of that box, no ramp. Actually, there's a little bit of a dip here, making excuses. All right, you want to see that?
Yeah.
All right. So the trick to this whole thing is to go fast enough to get up there, but you don't want to go too fast because I don't want to go completely over it. And this thing is only 42 inches long. So I could have made my life a lot easier if I just rotated this way. I could have had a lower jump and a bigger platform to land on. But this is basically like landing an aircraft on an aircraft carrier. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, you guys gotta get louder than that. All right, here we go. All right, let me get turned around right here. Now, we're going to do a 180. Wow. And then to celebrate, do a 360. All right. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
That is a tough move. I screwed that up a bunch yesterday. So. All right. So that's the highest I can go with no ramp. But when I have ramps like this, I can go quite a bit higher. So that's 4 feet. So this one takes me up to 5 feet. If I get rid of this one, I could use this one to get up to 7 feet. You want to see that?
Yeah.
All right, let's get rid of this. That just unclips. We're going to take this thing and put it under here. Now, all these balance beams I've been riding on the flat ground, that little bit of slope, now I took one and I have it on the front of the trailer, but it's really steep. So the trick is to hit it down here, finish up there.
Okay.
Want to see that?
Yeah.
I showed you the slow way up, that way and that way. Now I'll just show you the fast way up. All right.
Let's see this one.
Hopefully he doesn't mess
I need to go right through here, so you're perfect right there, and I'm just going to zip in right between you. So as long as you don't move, you're good. All right. I'm going to ride really fast right next to you, but I won't hit you, so just stay right there, okay? All right. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny.
We're just going to keep that one going.
Kinetic energy.
This is a pretty weird angle, and I don't usually stick it to the back tires. When I do, I like to just keep it going. So that was a wheelie from there to there over a whole bunch of stuff. What do you think of that line?
Yeah.
That takes your breath out of you a little bit. Okay. So I said you have to be a good jumper, right? And I said you need really good balance too, right? So